Let's see. First question is Gabriel to Guardiola worth a transfer? In my opinion, Gabriel is still a decent option, so I can't really see the need to transfer Gabriel out at the moment, to be honest. Of course, know what you're thinking. That City game will be a bloodbath when they are playing at home against newly promoted Ipswich, but I'm not sure if it's worth spending a transfer on moving Gabriel up because Arsenal, when we consider all defenses, they are probably the best defense in the league. So for me, keeping Gabriel is probably the best option right now. Do you have any other Man City options in your squad? I guess you have Haaland, right? Okay, so if you have Haaland, I do believe that it's enough City cover for that game. I know it's really tempting when you look at it. It's Ips with the those big letters, but Gabriel is probably not the one to sacrifice to get another City option. Start Wood or Hall. Yeah, that's an interesting one. For me, I do believe that Wood will play this game week. I'm not a really big fan of having Wood in my FPL team because I know that he will share minutes with both Avonyi and the new signed striker. But I think that he will start the next couple of games. So would I will definitely start the attacker in your case. So would overhaul would be my answer. So KYM for your questions, I will keep Gabriel and I will start Wood definitely. So yeah, I like Wood for the next couple of game weeks, but as mentioned, if you don't own him, don't bring him in, even though he scored in the first game week, because he will most definitely share minutes in the next game weeks. And as we saw in game week one, he actually got subbed off at what was it like 71st minute for Avoni. So as long as Avoni is fit, I would stay away from Wood. Yeah, no worries, mate. Let's see. Yeah, this is my team for game week, game week one. Let's see. Mhm. Game week two. Welcome back to another FPL video. This is my Game Week 2 team selection video. I'll quickly run through my Game Week 1 score before I take a look at the watch list and captain selection for Game Week 2. Let's have a look. My team for Game Week 2: Anderson, Van Dijk, Gabriel, Guardiola, Salah, Jota, and Fernandes, Son, and Esse in midfield, and up to Calvert-Lewin. I'm giving him one more chance, and he is partnered with Isaac on the bench, Westergaard first bench. I'm not really trusting Mikolenko at the moment because of all the Everton injuries, and my fodder on the bench is Larapo. He is just a 4.5 fodder. So hopefully I will survive this week without having Haaland. Of course, I know that he will be captained and also triple captained by a lot of managers, but my plan was to have Salah, Son, and Bruno to cover Haaland. So hopefully they can deliver this week. I was so unfortunate that Bruno didn't get something in game week one. So hopefully he will deliver against Brighton in game week two. So let me know, do you have any similar players in your team? Let me know in the chat. Do you have any planned transfers or any transfers you're considering? So just let me know and I'll give my best advice. So the real question is the Solanke owners, what is your plan for this game week? We know that he will not play in game week 2, but uh, we're not really sure what kind of injury he has and if he will play in game week 3 or 4. So he. The real question is the Solanke owners, what is your. He may actually be out for just this game week or the next four. We don't really know. So if there are any Slanky owners in the chat, let me know what your plan is. For me, it's easy because I don't own him. I have Calvert Lewin, of course, and Isaac as my two forwards. Next question: do you think Felix joining Chelsea could hurt and can go as an asset? Yeah, yes, I do believe that Joao Felix joining Chelsea is something that will probably hurt Nkunku's minutes because in preseason Nkunku he played as number 10, and we know that Joao Felix is that kind of player, so they will compete for minutes. So right now there are so many options at Chelsea competing for that spot. So for me, Nkunku, he is probably a sell right now, especially after he started yesterday in the conference in the Europe Conference League. So he will probably be one of those fringe players playing now and then, and that's not what you want in an FPL option. So for me, Nkunku is a sell right now. I will not bring him in, even though Chelsea have the best fixtures from game week 2 all the way until game week 7. They have 6 decent fixtures, but Nkunku is probably not the best horse to bet on right now. So I would definitely not bring in Joao Felix right now because he has probably not trained with the team yet. But the only option for me from Chelsea is Palmer, but he is 10.5, obviously, so he is too expensive for me at that price. So I'll probably avoid Chelsea for the time being. So yeah, I know that Reece James will he is suspended but will come back soon. So Gusto is also a trap. So for me, stay away from Chelsea right now. So just to be clear, to answer the question, yes, I do believe that Felix joining Chelsea will hurt Nkunku's minutes. But actually, I did like the comments about Sanchez after the game, though. Their goalkeeper, that he is their number one goalkeeper, and that it's his spot to lose. So probably, if you really want a player from Chelsea right now, I do believe that Sanchez at 4.5 is the best option. He will probably play, or at least Maresca. He said that Sanchez will play in the Premier League, and that their new signing, Jurgensen, that he would be their cup goalkeeper. So Sanchez is probably decent, but how many clean sheets will they get? I'm not really sure. So for me, Chelsea is an avoid, even though they have really good fixtures right now. It was the same last season. I remember tripling up on Chelsea assets at the start of last season. None of them really performed. I remember having Jackson, had Reece James, and I do believe it was Sanchez as well, but it was really good fixtures, but not enough points. So for me, Chelsea is a wait and see. So this is my team for game week 2. Henderson, he will start in goal. I only have a 4.0 fodder in Slicker. So Henderson will start most games for me, or all games for me. Van Dijk, Gabriel, and Guardiola will start in defense. Salah, Jota, Fernandes, Son, and Esse will be my preferred midfield, and Calvert-Lewin and Isaac up top. I have Westergaard. He is a 4.0 Leicester defender. I'm not really sure if he is a really good option. Leicester didn't look that good, but uh, with Westergaard, he actually had a good game. But Mikolenko, yeah, we all know that Everton's defense is really thin at the moment, so he will definitely start and probably get 1 or 2 points, but I'm not really hopeful of a clean sheet, especially after the news about Tarkovsky being about for game week 2. And Larapo, my last player on the bench, he is a 4.5 forward, and he is only there for making room for other players. So this is my team right now. I'm really, really hopeful that especially if Bruno and Son will do well because they are my differentials that I picked instead of going with Haaland. I could have gone for 5.5 midfielder and Haaland instead of having those two. So hopefully both Bruno and Son will do well in game week 2. It was so close in game week 1 with Bruno. He had highest expected goal in game week 1 of all players with 1.22. So hopefully he will score and bring some points in game week 2. And my captain for game week 2, it will be Salah. He did really well in game week 1, so hopefully he can replicate that against Brentford in game week 2. I'm hopeful that Liverpool actually will get a penalty early on and that he will score another brace. If he does, then it, it's like if Salah blanks in game week 2, then all the Haaland owners, of course, they will um, yeah, they will go ahead all the non-owners in rank. So hopefully Salah can do something, and if Bruno and Son does well, then yeah, then 15 million for Haaland is not warranted. So hopefully that's at least my hope for game week 2. So let me know in the comments, do you own Haaland? Are you captaining him? I guess you are. But are you considering using the triple captainship? So if you are considering the triple captain, I don't think that it's the worst idea because we know that this season it will only be 2 double game weeks. We know that the Champions League will start soon. We know that Holland will start against Ipswich. So yeah, there are a lot of things that really yeah, there are a lot of things that's really on the benefit of Holland this game week. So triple captaining him is probably not the worst idea. Good evening, Cortex. Thanks for joining in. So, how is the team for Game Week 2? Are you ready? Are you planning to make a transfer or will you save before the deadline? So easy for the Holland captainers to just lock in. Yeah, I get that. No transfers made, locked in Holland captain. Yeah. So it's just regular captain, right? Not the triple captain. I get that. If I had Holland, I would just use the regular captain as well. Is that there are something pointing to using the triple captain this week if you own Holland. It's like there will only be two double game weeks this season. We know that now, and he will definitely start next game week. There are no European games this week, and they are playing a newly promoted team. But for me, if I owned him, I would wait as well. I just think it's too early to just use that chip in game week 2, and if it goes wrong, is yeah, not keen to using it this week. To be honest, it's just doesn't. Yeah, I get that definitely. Yeah, decent shout out, Cortex. Yeah, if you are planning to use the triple captain, it would definitely make more sense to use it on a midfielder like Salah because he can get clean sheet points and one extra point for goals as well. So yeah, Salah Haaland he could easily get a 2 pointer just for if Haaland doesn't score, he will probably get a 2 pointer. So Salah can get three if he does nothing. So yeah, makes sense to actually use your triple captain on a midfielder. I've talked about this before in a video. So yeah, I definitely agree with you on that one. If uh forward scores, he will probably get 9 points because He'll get extra BPS for a goal, but it's like if a forward and if you captain a forward and he blanks, then it's like a total disaster. So hedging your bet and using your triple captain on a midfielder is probably a good idea. So Cortex, do you have Poro in your team or the likes of Solanke or Kwanzaa? Yeah, I agree. 50-50. If I had him, it would be like more 40-60 because I really enjoy the opportunity of using my triple captain in a double game week. So for me, yeah, I probably, if I owned Holland, I probably wouldn't have used it in game week two in a single game week either way. But I do like the or I do get the appeal of using it because there are only two double game weeks this season, and the Champions League is not has not started yet. So yeah, there are arguments for using it, but I would probably not do it if I owned him. Really? 400,000 people pressed the triple captain button. Yeah, that's a lot. That's like when you see that it's fixture, it's really tempting. I get that. So that means that his ownership will probably go above 150 this game week. So for us non-owners, it will be a disaster if he gets hat trick. And then let's take a look at my team. So hopefully for me, Calvert-Lewin can match Holland this week. Yeah. Calvert-Lewin, obviously, he was my punt. He had a good game in game week one. He plays away against Tottenham in game week two, so not the best fixture, but he has a couple of decent fixtures in game week in the next few game weeks. Isaac, of course, get yourself a big sofa. Yeah, I'll uh, I'll need that, and I'll be watching the game, and probably I'll be betting on Holland to score. So if he does, it will not feel that bad. So my midfield of Son and Bruno and Salah. Hopefully, those three players is like they are nailed on for their teams. They are on penalties and secured playing. Yeah, almost secured of playing 90 minutes. So hopefully they can match him. It's like in theory they really should. Salah, Bruno, Son, they are so good, but in game week one, Bruno was really unfortunate not to get anything. Son, he didn't really look that good, so Son's a good captaincy shout. Yeah, if Son had a better game in game week one, he would be my captain this game week just to try to get a rank boost. But I watched the game in game week one and he looked garbage. He was playing so far wide and didn't really get into any attacking positions. So yeah, if some But it's the opportunity that Son will play up front, of course, in Solanke's absence in game week 2. We know that Solanke is out, so hopefully they will play with Son up front and not just put Richarlison in that number 9 spot. But I do believe after the comments, after Postecoglou's comments, that Richarlison will start as a number 9 and Son will continue playing out left. So, yeah, totally. Madison did really well. I enjoyed watching him. He was so confident on the ball. So, he's taking most of the set pieces as well. So, Madison is a player to watch. He's definitely on my watch list. Especially in that first half, Spurs looked really good, but something happened after the break, and yeah, there must be something about Madison's fitness because he was subbed off, and even though he was the best player on the pitch, so yes, correct. I went for Isaac in game week 1. 76, yeah, that's a decent start. I got yeah, only 63 points with this team. Uh, let's see. Yeah, take it back. It says game week score 59, but that's before the last game, so maybe I can change this. Welcome back to another FPL video. This is my game week 2 team selection video. I'll quickly run through my game week 1 score before I take a look at the watch list. That was from my video. So hopefully you know that these are one of my first live streams. Actually, this is my second, so I'm trying to learn how to do graphics. Yeah, I roller transfer. Fortunately, I avoided Kwanzaa um, this game week, so for me the decision was really easy to just roll the transfer. Let's get my team up. Let's see. Welcome back to another FPL video. This is my game week 2 team selection video. I'll quickly run through my game week 1 score before I take a look at the one. Welcome back to another FPL video. This is my game week 2 team selection video. Welcome back to another episode. Roller transfer, yes, I did. I have no real issues in my team. As you can see, I have a relatively weak bench with Larapo. He is just 4.5 forward fodder, so yeah, nothing wrong with him. Mikolenko, he is my second bench player playing against Tottenham. He will always be on my bench, but we all know that Everton is not at the best state at the moment, and Westergaard playing as Fulham, he will probably be enough cover for me. So no transfers for me. Calvert-Lewin, he will get another chance. Isaac will play against Bournemouth, and Esse, Son, Fernandes, Jota, and Salah will get, of course, minutes in the midfield. And Van Dijk, Gabriel, and Guardiola is a decent defense, and Henderson in goal. So yeah, no transfers for me. I have avoided the obvious mistakes by going for the cheap players like Kwanzaa. Um, Deadline stream tomorrow. I would love that. Maybe I'll be able to get a quick stream just before the deadline. I'm not sure yet because there are some uh, circumstances that makes me unavailable at that time. But if I get lucky, I will do a live stream before the deadline and closer to the deadline. Should have gone with someone like Muniz or Wood in that the Dominic Calvert. Yeah, yeah, definitely. That was, of course, something I considered. Both of them, Wood and Muniz. Wood I actually went without Wood because of the Abuni situation. I knew that he would um, get subbed early, and he actually did. He was subbed off in the 71st minute, and Abuni came in. And he is decent, but I'm not sure that Wood is a good option going forward, especially after Nottingham Forest signing Nketiah from Arsenal as well. So they have now three players fighting for that same number nine spot. So for me, Wood is a keep for now, but definitely not a buy. So Muniz, decent option, 6 million. I prefer having, if I would like to have a attacking option from Fulham, I will go with um, Smith Rowe or Andreas Pereira, who is on all set pieces at 5.5. So that's the reason why I didn't go for Wood or Manis. Yeah, thanks. I like the shout. Yeah, it was like I just had to take a punt. He was 1.5. He did well in preseason for Everton. He scored in their last friendly in the preseason, and I was I was really hopeful that he would do something in game week one. We all know now that he blanked, but it looks tough in game week two. But I have faith in Cavill doing. But it's not the worst thing if he blanks in game week two. He will get another chance in game week three. But if you have three blanks in a row, then he will probably be gone soon. You're either Swedish, Dutch, Norwegian. Yeah, actually, I'm from Norway, so you are correct. Where are you from, Cortex? Good stuff there. North African from Algeria. Yeah, I remember your name from Twitter. I follow you on Twitter. FPL Cortex. Really enjoy you joining the live and keep asking questions. It's yeah, keeping let's say the live alive, and hopefully uh, next time and in the future it will be even more people. Yeah, right, I hit 300 followers. That's decent, for sure, bro. Yeah. The main problem with starting YouTube channel is that it's to get enough views on a video. It's not like the actual clicks, but and the actual views the videos are getting. It's really hard getting enough people to see your thumbnail and your title. That's that's the biggest problem with YouTube right now, because there are so many FPL channels, so the competition is really stiff. So uh, for me, I enjoy making the content, and I really love FPL. And earlier, I had some colleagues, and I played professional football myself, and had a lot of people to talk about FPL with. But right now, I'm in a job situation where none of my coworkers are playing FPL, and I quit playing professional soccer. So for me, this is like a way to get the let's call it an addiction, and and just to um, yeah, keep it at pace. really hard to compete. But keep yeah, yeah, definitely. Thanks. For me, it's not like I want to be the biggest content creator in the FPL community or anything, but I do believe that I have something to like add to the community because I played for so many years and I actually had a couple of decent ranks. So hopefully I can add something to the community and that uh, enough players will like see my channel and want to explore the videos that I post, and hopefully later on I'll be better at posting those live streams uh, because this is my second. I believe that you were in the first one as well, right? So I have a lot of potential to do this better. I know because I watched a lot of live streams from other bigger FPL content creators, but I'm not really sure how they set up their graphics and stuff. But it's like I'm in a position right now where I'm just starting out and trying to figure things out. And yeah, different opinions. So yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, yeah, I noticed that, and I talked to a lot of people. They like, it's like they said, yeah, I watch Let's Talk FBL, and they said I watch that Harry guy. What's his name again? I should know that, but FPL Harry, that's probably his name, uh, and Raptor as well. So those are probably the three main creators at the moment, and there are a lot of others as well as FPL Fran and FPL Tips is another channel. So yeah, there's a lot of channels, but hopefully I will get enough people to watch my channel. So uh, that I'll FPL Harry, yeah, FPL Harry, and yeah. Hopefully, I will get enough views someday that I will get monetized so I can get a better microphone. First of all, it's like this is decent. It's actually $110, but I know that for live streaming and for making videos, it's probably not the best. So I talked to a lot of people and actually had one guy reviewing my channel, and he said the first thing that I had to do is to get a better microphone. So yeah, correct. Yeah, Harry FPL tips affiliates. So it's like, oh really? It's not that bad when I go live. Yeah, I had a few comments on my other. Actually, not my live streams. I never get it on my never get it on my live streams. Like I had so many live streams. This is my second one. I had like 30 minutes last week. But yeah, on a couple of videos, I got comments about bad sound, but maybe it's just because my background music was too high or something. But thanks for saying that. It's really helpful because then I know that yeah, maybe my sound settings is is not that screwed up. You too, Cortex. Thanks so much for joining. I really appreciate it because this is like the the start of my journey. So hopefully you will stick around and be one of my long serving members. That I would really appreciate that. And hopefully in a couple of weeks or probably a couple of months, there will be more people engaging in the chat next time I'll have a live stream like this. So yeah, likewise, have a good night. And good luck for the game week tomorrow. If you have any questions later on, just if you want a second opinion, never hesitate. Just send me a PM over on YouTube or on X or whatever. And of course, I don't have the ultimate answer, but I'll be happy to help out. Yeah. Have a nice evening. Mm.